Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is KurtJMac, and welcome to a long overdue Patreon update video, where today I would like to introduce some changes to my Patreon campaign for 2016. They start on January 1st, 2016. I wanted to let you guys know about these a few days ahead of time because if you are a current patron and you want to adjust your patronage, you need to do so before January 1st, otherwise the change won't take effect until the next month, February 1st, which is fine also, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. I have been on and off Patreon there, making posts and asking for opinions of all my current patrons about the changes that are coming forth, the most important of which is that I've introduced a reward tier to launch a Farlander patron Minecraft server. But more on that in a minute. I first want to do a brief recap of Patreon so far. I started my Patreon campaign back in July of 2014. And if you all read that article that Hank Green of the Vlog Brothers, interviewed me for, one of the quotes was that if it wasn't for Patreon, I'm not sure I would have been able to even continue doing this YouTube thing full-time beyond 2014. And that right there is the truth. So I very much appreciate all the support right from the get-go and then all the continued support here for over a year and a half on my Patreon campaign, which I suppose I should have introduced earlier, is at patreon.com/KurtJMac. Things that it has enabled us to do is for those 1.5 years and continuing here, every episode of Farlands or Bust, from episode 1 to when we started walking on episode 11, all the way up to the current episode 544, which is craziness, I say. Is that where we're at? Where are we at? We're at episode, 544. Each of those episodes, there have been no advertisements, in-stream commercials. There might have been a little banner ad or something like that on the bottom you've seen every once and again, but unobtrusive. No commercial advertisings on any episode of Farlands or Bust for the past year and a half and continuing forward. We've also gotten up and running on a once-a-week Twitch live stream, currently incarnated as the Twitch Tuesdays, as that continues on, and there have been no mid-stream advertisements during my Twitch live streams. Also, we have launched with the season 6 here, we launched the podcast edition of Farlands or Bust that is supported from Patreon over at flob.podbean.com, so the audio podcast edition for you folks who find the jitteriness of the Farlands or Bust world to be a bit much. You can now just listen on via iTunes or however you want to download that podcast. We also enabled the console gaming. I got the Xbox One, and we've played Forza 5, Forza Horizon 2, Forza 6, and now most recently we're playing Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One. All of those videos have been made available without pre-roll advertisements, so when you click play, the video starts right away. So all that stuff has been supported through Patreon. Of course, we also launched the vlog channel, Kurt Indeed. There's some changes coming to that as well, but I want to introduce some new changes over, like I said, at patreon.com/KurtJMac. And a lot of these changes, honestly, at this point, a year and a half later, the majority of folks who are still giving to the Patreon campaign have been doing so for many, many months. So a lot of these changes are honestly kind of a way for me to increase the rewards and my personal thanks to them for sticking around so long. First of all, and most importantly, if you are a patron of mine and you are a patron at the $6 level, you'll want to log into your Patreon account and enter in your shipping address, because now I've reduced the amount it takes to get that postcard in the mail. I will send you a postcard, a personalized thank you postcard in the mail. So log in, click edit your patronage, and then from there you'll be able to, without changing a thing, you don't have to increase your pledge or anything, you can enter in your mailing address and you'll get a postcard in the mail. I have also reduced the coffee mug pledge from the $20 to the $10 tier. I already have your shipping address if you're in the $10 tier, but I just wanted to let you know about that. And then right there at the $20 tier, that is where I will be launching the Patron Minecraft server. I want to make this a vanilla survival Minecraft server, which is why, to sort of, I suppose, filter through and make sure that as much as I would love to have everybody, over 300 Farlanders on this server, because I want it to be a vanilla Minecraft server, it is going to take a little bit of filtering and limiting of the whitelist, so that's why that starts at the $20 tier. That I'm going to be launching in February, which is why I said, if you want to make some changes, like say you're at the $10 tier and, I want to get on the Minecraft server, you want to make that change before January 1st, because if you don't, it won't take place until February 1st for you, so there'll be a month delay. Well, actually, you could just go. That's where the Minecraft server starts, and that's probably the most important change to my Patreon campaign thus far. But you can go to patreon.com/KurtJMac to take a look at all the rewards yourself. I want to thank all of my current patrons for helping me decide. I've gone back and forth. I've said, how about this? How about this? And you guys have given me all this feedback to try to help me decide what the best way to simplify. I wanted to simplify the Patreon campaign, but also make it a little bit more about thanking everybody who has stuck around for thus long. And, if this does bring in some more patronage, I very much appreciate that. Perhaps, I don't talk about it that much, but perhaps this is the first time you've heard of my Patreon campaign. But yeah, this is a way that we are reducing our dependence on the YouTube advertising revenue, by thanks of all of you guys for fan support, fan funding, I think is the going term. And it really helps, even lately. If you notice, my Formula 1 2014 series with Cone Dodger hasn't had many or any advertisements on it, and that's because Codemasters, for whatever reasons, keeps putting content ID claims on my Formula 1 videos. So one of my more popular series at the moment is not earning any ad revenue, and normally I'd be throwing up a fit, and I might be even holding those videos until I could get advertisements on them, but because of the very generous assistance of those of you helping out, pitching in at Patreon, I'm still publishing those. I'm not worrying too much about it. It's a little bit annoying on Codemaster's part, but we'll get them in the end. But yeah, I mean, just that stuff in general, and I'm looking forward to 2016. I'm looking forward to this Farlander Minecraft Patron server. I've posed the idea that maybe it should take place in the Farlands, or maybe we'll have a world that's a normally generated world, but then say, instead of at 12 million blocks, maybe at 1,200 blocks, the Farlands start or something. I don't know. We're going to figure this out together, and if you are a patron of mine, if you want to become a patron of mine, you're the ones who I'm going to talk to try to figure out what the best way to go about this, to have some fun, to thank everybody for their support. A lot has changed in the last year and a half. I do remember when I started my Patreon, there was a vocal minority with a little bit of pushback, didn't quite understand the fan funding thing, but even since then, many other YouTubers and friends of mine have started their own Patreon campaigns to great success. Things like the YouTube tip jar, things like Twitch subscription boxes, subscription buttons, and things have become far more commonplace. And of course, most notably, the YouTube Red. The YouTube bread, YouTube bread, toasty, has started as kind of their response. They obviously have noticed that many of their creators have turned to fan funding, and this is, that was kind of their response to that. Well, don't do that. Maybe you want to do YouTube Red, and instead of getting ads, you'll support them directly, which you can very well do that and be a patron, or you can do that and not be a patron, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. It's totally up to you, and it's totally up to the fans. And if you're not a patron, nothing changes for you. If anything, things get better for you. We have the once a week live stream. We have no ads on Farlands or Bust. All that fun stuff happens without your input, and that's no problem whatsoever. This isn't a requirement. I don't really push it that much. I might, looking at it, like I said, we're switching gears a little bit. We're putting a little bit different emphasis on different things in the new year in 2016. So I might start mentioning it a little bit more often in the future here. But it's not something I really push. I don't, instead of a pre-roll ad, I don't suddenly start to ask people to support me on Patreon. So you won't be seeing any of that from me, but just a little bit of a shifting, simplifying, making it easier for you guys to understand what goes on over at patreon.com/KurtJMac, and also a little bit easier on me to show you guys thanks and give you a little bit more continual rewards as we move forward. Excuse me. Ooh, talking a lot about Patreon. So, yeah. Patreon.com/KurtJMac is where you can glance over all of the changes. I'm going to be changing some of the text on that homepage, and I'll be uploading a new video that a little bit better reflects. I should just upload this video, really. Better reflects how we feel and the things that have happened and the positivity that's come out of Patreon. And like I said, once again, to reiterate, I'm fairly certain that I would not have been able to continue doing this full time beyond 2014 when I first launched my Patreon. So I thank you, every one of my current, my past, and if you're considering becoming a patron, I thank you from the bottom of my Farlander heart, and many, many Wolfie treats for you, and above and beyond. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to this server and the other things we're working on here. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. If you do have any questions, certainly let me know in the comments, or let me know on the posts on Patreon about the way Patreon works. Like I said, if you are, once again, a reminder, if you are a current patron, make sure to log in and kind of review your patron amount. Like I said, if you are giving $5 or more, you might want to make sure that I have your shipping address so I can get you a postcard or a mug or whatever you have coming to you. And if you have been supporting, say you started supporting in December, I'm still going to get those rewards out, but the good thing is these new reward tiers, you're going to get more than you would have gotten last month anyway. So we're going to make sure everybody has what they've got coming to them, and once again, I do appreciate you guys for enabling me to continue doing this awesome job that I love, and that we're all kind of riding by the seat of our pants, trying to figure out what the best way to do things and having fun and meeting new people and doing stuff with new multiplayer stuff and collaborations and conventions and all that crazy awesome stuff that's come out of this. It's still a little bit mind-boggling. But yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for listening through this, and thank you so much for your support. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.